In this video, I'd like to take a look at interior walls in our ranch model. Here is my model with the interior walls complete. We lay them out just like we did in the video about laying out interior walls. And then we just simply frame them in place. For example, this wall running side to side here was framed starting at 16 inches on center from the left, from the outside wall, working our way this way. We'll put our doors in place, make sure we've got a trimmer and a king stud at each edge of the door. In this case, I ran a 2x6 flat header across the top with the cripple studs above, which meets the International Residential Code for a header on non-load-bearing walls. On load-bearing walls, you need to have a solid header like we do on our exterior walls. But inside, we don't need to do that. So make sure that your walls all have studs at 16 inches on center, a bottom plate or a sole plate, and a top plate. And be sure that the doors are located in the correct spot, that they have a jack stud or a trimmer and a king stud, and then the header. And then cut out your threshold at the bottom. I left one of the thresholds in here to show you how that's done. So I'm going to come into the threshold here at the closet. And because all of my lumber are groups, I have to double click on the lumber to edit the group. Select the pencil and draw lines vertical, so they're blue, going from the edge of the trimmer to the bottom of the sole plate. Then just hit your push-pull tool, push all the way as far as you can, and then you'll just have a couple things to do. Select the top line or the bottom line, either one, delete it, and then select the other line. When it turns blue, delete it, and then your threshold is cut out. So make sure all your thresholds are cut out. Put your cripple studs in place where they belong. And that includes the threshold. Be sure to do the threshold for the exterior doors as well, both at the front door and the back door in the kitchen. And then your walls will be ready for cap plate. Now, you'll notice that I didn't install the studs. I didn't put this wall here between the living room and the kitchen. And that's because it's a tall wall and it comes up to the bottom of the trusses. So I'm going to put that wall in as soon as I import my scissor trusses, so I know exactly how tall that's going to be. Okay, from here I think we can move on to the garage framing.